$120,000. That's how much me and my friends have made over the past 2 months trading memecoins. Today, I will show you the exact strategies that we have used to achieve that. Those strategies include developing coins, multi-walleting, copy trading, tracking and finding profitable wallets, Solscan research, and Solscan Plays. All the timestamps will be down below. Let's get right into it. First strategy that we want to start with is Solscan. Solscan Plays and Solscan research overall is probably one of the most important things in memecoins and the one that has personally made me the most money easily. As you can see on my screen right now, I have my own tweet open. This was a coin about 6 hours ago. I tweeted about it and it actually did a 30x. Pretty nice. Update 30x since my tweet. Right. So how do you actually find those? Well, let's look into it. The CA of the coin is obviously the one that I was promoting at the time. Creator wallet of SKR. That means that the guy who developed the coin SKR was funded by this wallet. So we take this wallet into account. We just remember it. That's it. Then we go into the links. This is the first link. I already have it open. Boom. We go into the transactions. We can see, oh, actually, yes, this wallet does match with that wallet. And here we remember AA8L21. Okay. Then we go to the second link and see, oh, it matches AA8L21. It does match. And then that guy sends to another wallet, and that wallet in itself is already a token creator, which means that he has created tokens before. In this one in particular, we're not looking for these ones because these are just some bullshit spawns, bullshit launches. We're looking only for the one that was in Pump Fun. Filter by creations and look for a Pump Fun coin here. Boom, there's a Pump Fun coin. So this is the one that is speculated to be connected to SKR, the one that was originally launched by the guy that we were looking into. That is why people bid those coins. The absolute reason why people even bid them is because they start to see, oh, this altcoin is getting transactions, what is it about? And then they start digging deeper into it and they see, oh, it is connected to this team that already has a token of like 100 million. So they start speculating on this one and they're thinking that because it's connected, the other one should also follow up and it's maybe by the same team. This is why Solscan Plays almost always run. And you can basically like lose on them like maybe 5-10% max because all these dead coins, they're at the floor, you're like the first one buying, and only losing fees basically. So that's great in my opinion. But how to actually find those dev wallets? For that, we'll have to go back to Badger. Going back to Badger, for example, let's go into this coin, Penguin. We filter the transactions by dev and we find, boom, here's the dev wallet. So this guy made this coin. So we find the dev and we can see there's a Solscan link, boom, and that's his Solscan account. That's it, literally. Solscan platform itself, by the way, is just a history of all transactions on the Solana blockchain. That's it, literally. Every token created, every money sent, every buy, every sell, every burn, every lock, whatever, everything Solscan has it all. That's it. And that actually brings me to my next point. My next point is how to actually find good wallets to follow. Right. So how to find good wallets to track and follow. Let's take this Penguin coin as an example again. What I personally like to look for, you first of all go into top traders, what I personally like to look for is the people who have bought for a very small amount. So for example, this guy, he only bought for $200 and he made 24K, which means that's a big X. The ones that have bought for a lot and have a lot of transactions, which you can see by the number here, are usually the ones that I don't like looking at because they're most likely either a trading bots or just scalpers who just buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and you can't really follow them, you know, because they haven't found it early, they're just abusing the market cap on it. But these people, like this, you click into this guy and you understand, what is he actually doing, what is he actually buying? What you have to look for is go into the 30 days and actually look at his most profitable. If the coin that you're looking at is his most profitable, don't worry, that's fine, that's normal. But you have to understand that this guy has to also have a few more other profitable coins, and this guy does, so it's a really good guy. And then you look at his win rate, for example, his win rate is over 50%, so that's already a very good wallet to track. How do you actually track him? Well, what you do is copy his address, go into the track menu, and add wallets to track. So wallet address, name this guy, 54% year, and the coin value. And boom, next time you see him on the chart, you're gonna understand, oh, this is the guy that bought Penguin early, so that is a good sign that maybe this coin that I'm buying right now is spotted by a good trader, or maybe it's even an insider. Literally, all you have to do is just go through the big coins that ran past few days, not scam coins, and look at top traders, see other people that have bought for a small amount and have sold for a big amount, check if they're bots or not, how to check if they're bots or not, or just insiders from the dev wallet. I actually did show you that. Let me show you that again. For example, let's take let's take this guy. I'm 100% sure he's, see, like, he only has this coin. Like the other ones, like the other one he made 1k, but the other ones, like, he took 5 trades in the last 30 days. Like, that just means he was an insider on this one. Like, he's not going to buy anything else probably. Like, it's useless to track him. This is a one-time wallet. Once he got his profit, boom, he's out. He's probably going to change wallets, and that's it. And so that brings me to my next point, which is creating coins, actually developing them. To develop a coin, you don't have to write any code or stuff like that. You just have to go to Pump Fund, log in, and just click create a coin, and that's it. Boom, you're done. You're literally creating the coin. Why it's good is because you're receiving all the fees from the coin. So, for example, all of the fees that are getting sent through your coin, so people buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell, go directly to you. There's a claim button once you log in, right? I just don't want to log in right now. But what you have to know about developing coins and how to actually properly do it is you have to always find a good narrative to develop. Either A, you're doing a tech play, so something, for example, that serves people value. So you're doing a self project. For example, you're doing like a project, like something with AI or something, you know? Or B, a very hype narrative. That could be either a TikTok trend or some piece of news that just came out. Be careful with the piece of news though. There are a lot of bots auto-developing coins, and usually these are the ones that are getting picked up and the ones that are the fastest to deploy a coin. Because with the news, the faster you are, the better. That's it. With the hype narrative also. But with the hype narrative from TikTok, for example, or from Instagram, whatever, you have to understand that sometimes people pick up the one that they launched because they want to receive fees. So that is also some PvP. Arguably, some might say that developing coin in Pump Fund is the most profitable in the niche of meme coins, but I'd say it's something that is harder to get into because your eye has to be actually much more trained, and you have to actually understand what the fuck is going on, what to launch, which trends are gonna go, what is not gonna go. And that's literally it. And by the way, to create a coin, you have to pay like a $1 fee or something, so it's practically almost for free each time you create it. That's it. That's the whole method, literally. Laid out in 3 things. Tech plays, news, TikTok, Instagram, Reels, trends. Or, 4th one is also the one that I forgot a little bit, is sometimes you can find a piece of lore from before. So for example, that could be like Bitcoin. That somebody found that account from like 2013 and they said like, okay, like this was before any alts, this was a coin that was promised to be like the next Bitcoin, whatever. And that's the reason why it ran so much, because people started speculating. Another reason is because it also had a good team behind it. But people started speculating in it, and people were like, yeah, that's a crazy lore, that's really good, that's from really old times. We have to recreate this coin and have to actually make it run this time. That's it, literally. Another thing that I want you to know about developing coins is the fact that it is often promoted these days as the best method to use on meme coins. But I would say this strategy and this approach is not that good. I mean, every time you dev, you lose. You have to a little bit buy on the dev wallet and stuff like that. So you constantly, each time you dev a coin, you lose a little bit, like maybe $3, $5 just overall in fees. Which doesn't sound much, but it does add up. For example, you launch 100 coins, none of them run, and boom, you're in a loss. Although you're not in a big loss usually, because you can also claim fees. Sometimes you get snipers to buy, sometimes bots buy your coin. So it could be good, but for a starter that doesn't have a trained eye, I'd say this is not something. So out of the starter range, out of 10, I'd say this is like a 7 out of 10 on the hard scale of things to do. Multi-walleting is basically when you select a few wallets of the ones that you own and you buy on each one with a single clickable button. What it is useful for? It's useful for, as I explained in my last video, if you haven't watched that, go watch it, it's gonna be up here, right? If somebody in the coin is a more than 4% holder besides the liquidity pool, then it's usually not a bullish sign. So for example here, 6%, 5%, 3.5%, we can already see like this coin, like it's not that good, you know, like it's like nobody will want to buy it unless it's like, see, like just now it dropped to 0. Like these coins are usually either scams or are being held hostage by the people who hold a big percentage. So how do you avoid that when you have a lot of money? For example, you have free SOL. You go to your portfolio wallets, you click create a new wallet called like bundle 1, I don't know, and creates a new wallet for you, and then another one, bundle 2. How do you actually trade in those wallets? Well, let's go into this coin, for example. You go here and you select the wallets button. You select all, or you can select the ones that you want to just use it. And then here in the values, you select the value that you want to be for the full buy. So for example, if you want to buy free SOL totally with free wallets, that would mean 1 SOL each, then you would have to select the value free. So you would go change it and put the value free here. And that's it. Why it's useful and why it's really great for newbers. For newbers, because you're basically producing free buys at the same time, which shows people that, oh, this coin has volume, and it basically lies to them to the fact that like, oh, okay, this coin is getting bought up by different people, when in fact it's only you buying on 3 different wallets. That is really good and usually is a sign for other people to either FOMO in or for bots to get in higher than you. But be careful with this one. Only do this if you have enough money. Enough money is, I'm saying, like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 or something like that. Even $1,000 is probably not enough to do it, because once you start trading with multi-wallet, you have to understand that your profits are going to be tripled, doubled, quadrupled, whatever, how many wallets you select and how many wallets you buy with, but also your losses are going to be doubled, tripled, and quadrupled. So take this one with a pinch of salt. Don't really try it if your balance is low. I'll recommend you that.
What is copy trading and what's it about? Basically, copy trading is when you have someone's wallet. I already showed you how to find somebody's wallet, right? You have somebody's wallet, you have a specific bot in Telegram, for example. I will leave a link down below for one bot, but I will not show you how to set it up, and I'll explain further why. You take this wallet, you input it to the bot, and it automatically buys after this wallet buys, and that's it. You're just copying the guy. Why I don't want to show you how to actually copy trade. To get into copy trading properly and actually make money from it, you have to have like an immense understanding on chain. Like this is probably one of the hardest things, and it's not even as rewarding, because most of the times, as soon as the guy who you're copy trading realizes that you're copy trading him, he's just gonna start raping your wallet as much as he can. That's it. So this is the reason why I don't recommend copy trading at all. Like, you can just track the wallets and just buy after them. I'm just showcasing this as the fact as like, okay, this is the strategy, it exists. That's it. I can't lie, this segment wasn't even supposed to be in the video, but there's also something that I want to mention that I think I kind of forgot to open up on in my last guide. And if I haven't watched that, watch it, by the way. Yeah, it's a really good guide. So, metas, basically. Every day, almost every day, usually they're weekly, sometimes they're daily, they're metas. So meta is something when a certain coin reaches a big market cap. For example, usually meta starts only after the coin is like 5 mil plus, maybe even like 3 mil plus if there are no other runners. If there are many multi-million runners this day, then there won't be like a certain meta. There will be either a few metas or no metas, or the one that is like the highest. That's it. So, for example, today, on the example of a coin that I showed you previously, Penguin. Today, Penguin has reached 6.5 million market cap, if I remember correctly. And that means the whole day today, there has been launches about penguins. So it was like the most popular penguin, like Penguin Killer, and it was the ticker seal, and it was about the seal. Why it all runs? I'll show you an example on water bottles, for example. You see, I have this water bottle, right? It's big. This is the big coin. And then I have all these small ones. Don't ask me why I have fucking 4 empty water bottles, I don't know. And then I have these. These are the betas too. So this one is the big coin. Big coin. Big. And these ones are the small ones. They're still water bottles, they can still hold water, they do the same thing. Like they jump around the same meaning, let's put it this way, but it's different brands, you see like different, like even colors and stuff like that. That is what I'm trying to explain it to you. Meta is, for example, today, meta is penguins. So everything about the penguin would run, like most popular penguin killer, like, I don't know, even like popular penguin characters in like movies, for example, maybe even like maybe even in a TV series or something, maybe some penguin that was like mentioned by Elon Musk, maybe some penguin that is popular on TikTok, except for the one that is like that one trend that you probably have been seeing. That one is the main coin. That is the reason why the meta started. So I hope you do get that part. Let's jump into the frequently asked questions. First question that I get asked a lot is how to find good people to trade with. And I'd answer this by saying, first of all, be a reply guy on Twitter. That means every big meme account that is posting about meme coins, you're just sitting there and replying to them. Bonus points if you have X Premium, because that shows your replies like higher than peasants with no X Premium. Okay, sorry, not peasants. But you understand, you get my point, yes. Second thing, join public and X group chats. Third point, in those public chats, actually show good stuff, like actually try to send coins that you believe will send, and once they do good, flex it a little bit and people will start understanding like, oh, okay, this guy is good, blah, 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 and want to be like your friend or whatever. I don't know. Fourth thing, talk to people. Just talk to, I don't know, DM people, just talk to them. That's it, like it's that good. Fifth reason, right? Fifth answer, be nice to people. That's literally like in this space, like, yeah, I know it's like crypto, yeah, I know it's like anonymous for most people, not for me. I know like people can be dumb here, people can be like really toxic here and stuff like that, but just be nice to people. I mean, what's the cost? And you get value out of it anyways, you know? Sixth advice, actually glaze people. Like don't like dick ride them or something, but like DM like big calls, like people, or like maybe, I don't know, they do a good shield, or they do, for example, they launch a coin, it goes down, you still DM them like, oh, that's really good, you tried, like nice, so nice. They'll probably respond to you because they're at the lowest mental state possible. And now somebody DMs them and says like, oh, good job on that coin. They're gonna be like, oh, this guy is nice, and just kind of remember your name. That's already a good start, you know? Like, I'm not saying like full glaze dick ride them, but I'm saying just like be nice to people a little bit, you know? Doesn't matter the following, doesn't matter anything, just be nice to someone and at some point you will get good connections. That's it. Second frequent question is how much to start trading with. Whatever you're ready to lose, take that, but have it. Because you're gonna lose, for like first deposits, before you learn, like you're gonna lose 100%. Like there's absolutely no chance you're not gonna lose first deposit. Okay, maybe, actually, if you take it as proper advice, if you watch all my videos, hey, if you actually understand what you're doing, then you won't be losing off the bat. Can't guarantee you that, but it is a possibility. Third frequently asked question, how to gain experience? Well, I think this is self-explanatory, just trade. Like that's it, literally. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Subscribe to my ex. Use Padre. Better fills, right? You get better cashback on my link down below. What else? Watch my other videos, learn, grow. Leave a like if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel, might as well. I mean, I post kind of often. And I post good stuff, you know. You have to give myself some credit. So, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.